Hello, welcome back to our lecture on analysis of variance. I'll just like to explain how do we do a simple analysis of variance test. Here our research design is about comparing two different stimuli but administered to two different sets of samples or two different sets of subjects. Unlike in repeat measures of ANOVA, the subjects for each stimuli administration is different. So I'm just showing you a very simple example for using analysis of variance. We are checking whether two maths learning websites provide different levels of learning effectiveness to students. We provide access to 15 students to website A and another 15 students to website B. So these students access these websites and they learn from the material and the content in the website. And after 1 month, we test the students using a maths exam paper, the same maths exam paper to both the students, both groups of students. The only difference is that the first group had access to website A and the second group had access to website B. So we need to compare whether one website is more efficient than the other. So you could tentatively give a hypothesis, and the hypothesis here is that there is a difference in the effectiveness levels of websites. So I'll just explain how this is carried out through a SPSS through the SPSS software, where there is possibility to do a one-way analysis of variance. The data needs to be stored in this format. As you can see, you have two variables. The first variable is the website and the second variable is the student marks. The first 15 students from website A and the next 15 students from website B, and these are the marks which they got from the exam that we conducted after 1 month. Now before we start with our analysis, we should in SPSS, if you are doing this analysis in SPSS, you need to be careful about two things. As you can see here, the websites are marked 1 and 2, so they are numerical values. However, in our output we need to see what is 1 and what is 2. That is much more easier rather than having an output where it is just 1 and 2. So in order to get that in the output, we need to give a label to each variable. So to do that, we go to the variable view, and then so in order to do that, we need to label each variable as website 1 or website 2. So to do that, what we do is give the value 1, which stands for website A, and give the value 2 in value labels and give the value website B. This is being done basically to enable us to interpret the output much more easily. So we go back to the data view, and then as you can see, we have our data, and in order to perform the analysis of variance, what we do is we go to analyze, pull it down, and then there you will have another menu item called compare means. Within compare means, there are several possible menu items. We go and click on one-way ANOVA. Then it shows another window where they asks you to give details about the dependent variables and give details about the factor. The factor here is the independent variable, and the independent variable is the website, which varies between 1 and 2, a value of 1 being website A and value of 2 being website B. So we include that in factor, and the dependent variable here will be student marks. We include that in the dependent list. Now this itself is enough, but this itself will not give us the kind of output we want in order to compare between the two sets of variables. So the next step is to go and click in options, and within options click descriptives, as well as if you want a means plot. You could click in any of these menu items, but as I said, this is not really so important for a decision maker or for a researcher to understand the difference between the two levels in the independent variable. So you click continue, and then you go and click OK. So you will get the output. So you get the output, which will be in this manner. As you can see, the first table in the output is about the descriptives. It shows the mean value of the marks obtained by the 15 students in website A, and similarly the mean value of the marks obtained by students in website B. So the mean value for website A is 44.66 and the mean value for website B is 51.4. Now as you can see here, it is clearly marked website A and website B. That is because we have changed the label of the categories in the variable website from 1 and 2 to website A and website B. If you don't change it, instead of website A it will show 1, and instead of website B it will show 2. So, but that is not the main result for the analysis of variance. The main result is in the second table, and here you could see that there is a F value as well as a significance value. The most important value is the significance value, and as you can see, the significance value is shown to be 0.017, which is well below 0.05. And since it is well below 0.05, we can assume that the difference in the means between website A and website B is significant. There is a statistically significant difference between the mean values of website A, mean values of marks obtained by students in website A versus the mean values of the marks obtained by students in website B. And since the mean value of students in website B is higher than the mean values of website A, we could assume that website B is more effective than website A. Thank you.